Here's something else to brighten your day.
Mary Winter?
The department's decided to send her back here. She and Smith had to be separated.
Lucky us. This woman is real trouble.
Yes, I've gathered. Is she as bad as she looks on paper?
Worse. She'll do anything to get on top, and I mean anything.
Right. Thank you. Goodbye.
G'day, Joyce. I've got a new customer for you. Transferred from Barnhurst.
G'day, Bill. Mary Winter already.
One of Barnhurst's finest.
Never knew you thought so highly of me.
Just stand on the white line, Winter.
Oh, God, here we go again.
Just do as you're told. Mary Winter, you've been sentenced to a further 10 years for trafficking in illegal drugs. And you're to serve the remaining 6 years of your sentence in Wentworth Detention Centre.
Right on, Mrs. B.
If you just sign these, I'll leave you to it.
Sure. Thanks, Bill. Oh, look, give us a hand with those bags, will you?
Saved you some sweat, Joyce. Went through it all with a fine-tooth comb before she left Barnhurst.
Oh, I'd better have a quick look. You know how they are about these things.
Yeah. You got to go by the book, don't you?
Right. Yeah, right. There you go, then.
Thanks, Joyce.
Righto, Winter. You know the procedure. Into the showers.
She's all yours.
Wentworth Detention Centre?
See you,
Hold the
Bill.
line a moment, would you please? Be due in the laundry in 10 minutes. I take it you know the way.
Oh, yeah. It's like coming back home, really. I reckon they'll be calling it Winterworth before long. Good old Bill. Thank God you're still here, Brian. I'm glad I got one old friend around to welcome me. Oh, Smith sends her love, by the way. You can't imagine how glad she was I was coming here to look after you all.
No, but I can imagine how glad she was to see you go.
Oh, Jude, now that's not very nice. Hey, I hear you lost all your muscle. Parker's in the nut house and Desmond's done a flip.
Now, you listen to me, Winter. If you're thinking of coming in here and taking
I'm
over,
glad you got the picture so quick, Brian.
Just who do you think you are?
I'm your new top dog, sweetie.
Well, Winter, and how are you settling in?
Be a lot better without screws barging in all the time.
Tell me you've been at Wentworth before.
Yeah, that's right. Hasn't changed, still a pig hole.
I thought they brought in a lot of changes since you were here last.
So what? Still stir, innit?
Got a point there.
Anyhow, what makes a bloke like you want to work behind bars? Can't be the bickies, they pay peanuts.
You ever heard of job satisfaction?
Oh, you'd have to be kinky. You look all right to me. There must be something I can do to make the job a bit easier for you.
Oh. What have you got in mind?
Well, let's just say you was having eye trouble. And you just didn't happen to notice a certain few special items I might be bringing into the place. You could buy a lot of very expensive glasses with the things you'd get.
You must think I came down in the last shower, Winter. Barnhurst sent us a pretty comprehensive report on what you've been up to. You can forget the drugs racket here. And now we've finished our cosy little chat, let me remind you of something. Next time you try and bribe an officer, I'll slap a charge on you so fast, you'll wonder what hit you.
You're Bobby Mitchell, eh? That you was a tough little punk. Yeah, well, punk would be right anyhow.
How'd you like that cue shoved down your neck sideways?
Just watch the language around me, sweetie, or I'll give you an enema with
Yeah, you and whose army?
Just me, sweetheart. Your mate's in the nut house, so you got no one to back you up, remember?
Now, you lay off her, Murray. She's just out of hospital.
Well, she better find out who's running things around here, or she'll end up back there quicker and she knows it. Geez, you girls must be a bad lot. You got the old Rev here scared stiff. I'll tell you what's going on. I've decided to investigate the advantages of free enterprise. Any objections? Hey, you see, I told you there was no commos in here. So if you girls have got the money, I got the dope.
No. No dope.
Let go of me, you big much. Oh, well, you take one more step and I'm going to turn that dryer on. Now, what's it going to be? Good. Now, like I was saying, you want to do business, you see the old Rev here. COD, no returns, no refunds. And everyone will be happy. Right. How many you got there?
11.
2 more, that's 13. $10 a line, that's $130 I want to see in your hot little hand when you get back.
I can count.
Right, then get going. Then there's the little kid brother. I mean, it'd be awful if something happened to him while he was out on his bike delivering his papers, wouldn't it?
Who told you this?
Oh, I got contacts. Outside contacts. Who drive cars right at little boys on bikes. Now, I'd like to help keep your family healthy, but I reckon it's worth a few favours in return. Do you still want me to open this? All right, ladies, the floor show's over. Now, some of you might have already heard this, but Mari's Pharmacy's having a grand reopening this week. And I'm offering a special on top quality Coke, and that's just the beginning.
Oh, I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, really, Brian?
Really? When Myra comes back here, you won't be able to give that stuff away.
Oh, Desmond doesn't scare me, and you're just good for a laugh. So why don't you button your beak and face facts? What I say goes. All right, ladies. Who's for a snort?
Yeah, well, I'd like to know how you're going to get the freak down here to see it before one of the goodies spots it.
Don't you worry your sweet little head about that. I've got it all organised. She ought to be coming round the passage any minute. Yeah, here she comes. Well, don't just stand there, laugh a bit.
Well, you going to tell me what's so funny?
Oh, nothing, Miss Ferguson, nothing at all.
Who drew that?
Oh, well, it's nothing to do with us. We was just passing on our way to the rec room and, the old Marlene's a pretty good drawer, though, isn't she?
You telling me that Warren drew this?
Well, it's her bed, isn't it?
Well, Winter, unless you want to find yourself on a charge with Warren, get to the rec room.
Yeah. Right. You haven't opened your mouth because you're scared about what's going to happen to your family if you do. And that's why you're going to make this little pickup for me. From now on, you're going to do whatever I say, whenever and wherever, or you're going to be very, very sorry.
Winter, make sure you clean the mess up, eh?
If Ferguson makes governor, she's going to owe it all to me. And I won't let her forget that. She might be sitting in the chair, but I'm going to be calling the shots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's going to want a smooth run to impress the department. And we're going to give it to her. For a price.
What do you want?
I got a nice little job lined up for you this afternoon.
Yeah, well, I've got jobs already.
No buts. Got it, Warren? So who are we cleaning up, eh? The governor?
Keep your voice down. This is no joke. I am deadly serious, and you'd better be too.
Fair enough. So what's happening?
We'll go tonight as planned. When the second shift comes on at tea time, I'm on a split shift, but I'll be back by then.
What about the screws? Did you get the stuff?
I'll get it in my break. Are you sure it's going to work?
I told you they'll sleep like babies. It's going to cost you, though.
Payoff will be worth it. Now, you've got to find someone to take the buck. I don't want it traced back to me.
Don't worry. I've got the perfect fall guy. Let's just get the ground rules straight.
There's only one. I don't care how heavy it gets. It just better be good.
Don't worry. After tonight, Reno will be lucky to get a job licking stamps. All right, tell you thieving bitch, give me back me fags.
Get stuck, Winter. They're mine and I'm keeping them.
Oh, yeah, you want to bet? Here we go. That's enough. Break it up. I said break it up. Keep out of this, you freak.
I'm warning you, Winter.
Save your breath. Grab her, Alice. What's going on? What does it look like? like we're taking over. You crazy?
We're gonna tear this place apart.
That's right. We're gonna have ourselves a little riot.
Guess who we got as hostage?
Now, just a minute. Shut up, Bryant. Either stick with us or keep out of our way.
Oh, you won't get away with this, Winter.
You want to bet? Let's go. All right, you lot, I've got a team. Start smashing up everything. What about the freak? Oh, I got plans for her. Get her into my cell. Go on. You pay for this. Come on. What's going on? Over, princess.
Are you mad? For God's sake, stop it!
Listen, we're all in this together, so you better get off your fence.
Look, you're buying trouble for all of us. Don't be stupid.
Get stuck. We don't want nobody asking questions, do we? I mean, it wouldn't do for me to look like it was just coming from the dry cleaners.
Winter, you're going too far.
How far's too far when you're aiming for the top? We're partners, remember? I'm just looking after you, making sure you ain't getting in no trouble.
Mrs. Reynolds, please contact reception.
How come she's still going? You said you were going to take care of the screws.
I did. She should be out like the rest of them.
Well, it looks like you fouled up. I'm going to have to take care of her as well. Ah! Just think of it as medicinal. All right, girl, she's all yours.
Yeah? Early Chrissy Prizzy, eh?
Yeah. Make sure you mess her up real good.
Hey, Heather!
We're throwing a riot, Miss Rogers. You want to come? Do what you're told and you won't get hurt. At least not for a while, anyway.
You're gonna kill me? Is that what you did to
This isn't a freak. No, we just rearranged a bit, made a few improvements.
Why don't you stop before someone really gets hurt? Come in!
Oh, who's going to stop us? You all by yourself? You're a laughing minute, you know that?
Yeah, hilarious.
Oh, that's Rogers. Have you seen
No, I
that?
can't see her. Listen, we better find her. She gets the reception.
She won't. There's about 20 of us between her and the main door. I'll take care of her. You and me got bigger fish to fry. Come on.
Where are we going?
You'll never learn, will you? Don't ask questions. Just do it.
What the hell are we coming up here for? Desmond's the only one here.
I know that. I wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise, would I?
If you're going to let her, she won't be much bloody help to us.
Oh, no way. But after tonight, she won't be much of a problem either. Let's go.
Hey, you're going to kill her. You haven't even met her.
I don't have to. I've heard the way they talk about her. Those women talk about her like she was some kind of bog bloody hawk or something. I'm not going to have her cramping my style. So they're going to find her body in the morning. No one's going to know who did it, are they?
You've got to be joking.
I'm not laughing, am I? We got this place sewn up. I'm not going to have her cramping my style.
Yeah, well, I told you, Winter. No violence. You should have believed me.
You yellow bitch. You don't hear too good, do you, Kim? No one runs out on me.
Yeah, well, I don't kill people, Mari. Let me out.
No one's out until I say so. You stupid, gutless wonder. You want it out? All right, you're out. Right, I will come on, you lot. Let's really get into it.
Okay, you lot. What the hell's all that about? Bitch has got the freaks. She's gonna make a break through the kitchen. What? Oh, let us take a rap for this life like hell she is.
There's no way you're getting out of here. Fat mongrel bitch, try it! Stop me! Stop it! You better get me out of this lot, Ferguson.
Won't be easy.
That's your problem. Don't forget I've got enough on you to put you in the cell next door.
I doubt that, Winter. Anyway, you're forgetting that a whole room full of prisoners saw your mates overpower me, and I've still got the bruises to prove it.
You double-cross me and you're gonna be very sorry.
Ah, come on, if I change my story now, everyone will know I was lying.
Well, you better pull some fancy footwork then. Because if I cop the rap for this lot, I'm gonna say it was your idea.
Come on, use your brains, Winter. Now, you've done very nicely with this little riot, and Mrs. Reynolds is about to lose her job. Soon I'll be in the chair. And then between us, we can run Wentworth any way we like.
All right, I'll cop it, sweet, for now. But things better work out the way you say. Or I'll get you, Miss Ferguson. And I've got nothing to lose. G'day, Myra. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I'm tickled pink too.
Been wondering what my new cellmate'd look like? Huh, didn't reckon it'd be this bad.
Take a walk, Winter. Put me off my food.
You know what, Desmond? I don't reckon that cell's gonna be big enough for both of us. Matter of fact, I don't reckon Wentworth is either.
I reckon you could be right.
Some fat stuff I've had about a gut for you! You were damn lucky in the kitchen, Brian. The next time I have a chance, I'll bloody kill you now! In fact, I reckon you and that pacemaker could do with it. No! Oh, you all right? Yes!
Now you listen, Winter, and you listen good. Because I'm only going to tell you this once. I'm going to keep this prison running smoothly, and I don't give a damn what I have to do to you to make sure of that.
Yeah? Well, that's not gonna be easy, lady. Because we're both in here for a very long time. Plenty of time to play little games with each other. You better see your pet gorilla. I reckon she's had a bit of a fright.
Winter, Top Dog does the press.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for minding me place while I was in the pound.
Move.
You gonna make me?
If I have to.
Geez, you scare me.
Now get real scared and listen. No more riots, no more bashings, no more drugs. Got it?
Steam stuffs up me ear anyhow.
What do you want?
I just dropped by to see how you was feeling. That was real nasty of Mitchell to push you down them stairs like that. They tell me you got a couple of broken ribs. They still do think it was Mitchell, don't they?
I didn't lag on you, if that's what you mean.
Good. That's real good. Only it's not what I asked you.
If I can get her off the hook without dobbing you in, I will. I don't see why Mitchell should have to take the rap.
Don't you? Then I'll tell you. The only way you're going to get her off the hook is by telling them who did push her. Know what I mean?
Sounds good to me.
I used to think you was a real smart lady, Keen. Oh! Oh! You were lucky on them stairs. I didn't have time to finish you off. Oh! But you just keep your mouth shut, and next time I'll make damn sure I do.
I wouldn't be so smug if I were you, Winter. If we find out you pushed Keen down those stairs, you're going to be laughing on the other side of your face.
Don't bet on it, sweetheart. One thing your mate was right about. You're gutless. Come next week, we're going to make more money in Wentworth than the place has ever seen before. And all with the blessing of the new governor.
Wow. Good stuff, Mari.
Yeah, as long as Desmond and Brian don't put a fly in the ointment.
Oh, I fixed that. Ferguson's getting rid of Desmond. And that battery-operated blob's no problem on her own. So from now on, it's going to be open slather on the Wentworth stock market.
Warren reckons they're ready to make mincemeat of us.
Well, I reckon it's about time we ruffled their feathers a bit. They've been getting on my nerves lately.
When do we get them?
You want me to wipe your bum too? I've been doing a lot of overtime lately. Now it's your turn. You know, I was real happy with that last delivery you made. In fact, I'm so proud of you, I'm going to let you do it again.
Like hell, if you think that
Now, don't make any rash statements, sweetheart. Or little brother's going to end up even more mangled than his bike was.
Rotten low-down scum. God, I'll be glad to see the back end of you.
Don't tell me we're driving you out.
No, you're bloody not. And I'm warning you, if you so much as breathe on my family, my big brother and his copper mates are gonna make your life hell where you're going.
What do you mean? Where am I going?
According to Miss Ferguson, you're already halfway to Blackmore. Bon voyage, sweetheart.
Right, you have a free hand, you run the rackets, we split 50-50. Anyone who gives any trouble gets transferred. You see? A nice, closed, profitable shop. Double-crossing bitch.
It's me halfway to bloody Blackmore!
Now, you will do as I say. This is my turf.
You've got too bloody long.
Here to elaborate.
If I go to Blackmore, I'll make damn sure I have you for company. They'd love to know the real story behind the riot, wouldn't they?
Believe you.
Are you prepared to take that risk? All bets are off, Ferguson. I'm going to squeal till you hang. Because the way I figure it, I got nothing to lose. You got one way out of this. Just one.
What do you want?
I want out. And you're going to arrange it. Maybe she needs another little rest in hospital, teach her some manners. Hey, the lady said she wants to see you sober. You rotten little bitch!
It's okay, lass. All right, you two. Come on now. Come on, break that up. Come on, right.
He's trying to pinch me so.
Back to your sandwich.
He's trying to put on his show to impress his girlfriend. Never mind, Miss Rogers. Bantamweights always like to strut.
Don't push your luck, Winter, or you'll be missing your buy-up altogether. Okay, lass. We better get on with it, eh?
Yeah, or you'll be here all night.
Never mind, darling. You still got me. Because what about that kid?
What kid?
That little boy you're playing mothers and fathers with.
What about him?
Nice to know you're hearing me again.
What about the boy?
Well, he's so little, isn't he? You hear about such terrible things happening to little kids like that. Cars, trains, dirty old men.
I knew you were low, Winter, but...
Don't come the morality pitch with me, Ferguson. I'm fighting for my freedom here. And if it's a choice between him and me, it's gonna be him. And I've got people outside there who can fix it.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Contact these people. Tell them the VJ's hearings are tomorrow. The plan's all arranged, they just need to know when to spring it. Then I'll be off and away before you can have me conveniently transferred to Blackmore.
Is that all you want me to do?
Oh, that's all. But you make damn sure you contact everyone on that list and you do it fast. Because they're going to need time to set it up. Any foul-up's going to be your foul-up. And your little boy will pay for it. What's the matter, Keen? Haven't you got anyone to play with?
I'm on my own business. Why don't you shove off and mind yours?
Oh, you're not still fretting about Phyllis, are you? Oh, don't tell me. Mummy and Daddy found out about what you did after all. Oh!
All right, what's going on? Will somebody speak up? Because I'm not leaving here until I get an answer. Winter, have you anything to say?
Nothing. I made a fool of myself, that's all. I tried to do a somersault and landed on my face on the floor, okay? Now, can I go to my cell or do I have to stand here and bleed to death?
I hit her. But I bloody well killed her if you hadn't come in. So I'd like to see Mrs. Reynolds. It's time I spoke about who pushed me down those stairs.
All right, let's go and speak to the governor.
If I had pushed her, she wouldn't be here now spilling her guts out.
I'm not lying. Don't have to where you're concerned.
Keen's already admitted her involvement in the riot. What possible reason could she have for making this up?
How should I know? Maybe Desmond and her rat bags put the hard word on her. Maybe Mitchell paid her off. Somebody got to her anyway.
Nobody gets to me and nobody pays me off either. You should know that by now. I'm my own person.
Come on, that's enough, Keen.
I tried to tell you it wasn't Mitchell.
You said you didn't know who it was.
Yeah. Well, that only made things worse. I knew who it was all along. And I'm not letting Bobby take the blame.
You lagging bitch.
That will do, Winter. You've been nothing but trouble since you came here. Mrs. Morris, take her to solitary. She can cool her heels there until the VJ hearing tomorrow.
Come on, the both of you.
You're finished, Keen. When I get through with you, they're going to need a blueprint to put you back together again.
Come on, no speaking, Winter.
It's all right, Mrs. Morris. I've said what I wanted to anyway. There's my new neighbour. Thought I might pop over and borrow a cup of sugar.
What do you care? You haven't got time to make any more friends.
You made the contacts then? It's all fixed?
It's what you wanted, isn't it?
Nice one, Fergo. Now, you just make sure I get out for that exercise period like I told you.
I don't want you around here any longer than I have to.
Well, let's just hope the governor doesn't pull a swifty on me. Because I'd get real mad then. And you know who I'd take it out on.
The VJ will take all day. Even if Reynolds does send you to Blackmore, it'll still take a day to process the paperwork. Nothing will go wrong, I'm certain.
Good. There's only one piece of unfinished business then.
What's that?
Keen. She's got a few lessons to learn. And I'm going to teach her. Well, what's next then? I can't wait for the next enthralling chapter. This could be bigger than Blue Hills.
Miss Ferguson, I'm sure Miss Higgins would like to hear from you.
Certainly, Governor.
Now, you were overpowered at the beginning of the riot, is that right?
That's correct. I was on my rounds, purely routine. When I approached the recreation room, there was an altercation going on.
After bloody afternoon to give me 2 lousy years. You'd have thought you was handing down the 10 Commandments instead of 4 lousy sentences.
It doesn't matter much, does it, under the circumstances?
Well, she didn't know that. Consecutive instead of concurrent, the bitch. And she recommended Blackmore. Too bad I won't be around to fix her. Still, there's always Keen. Or had you forgotten?
Forgotten. Quite looking forward to it. I'll set it up for after work. That's the last thing. No more threats. You get out of here and you stay away from me and from Shane, do you understand?
Look, don't worry, Fergo. Once I get out of this dump, you won't see my ass for dust.
Shower block, what is this? What kept you?
Should have known.
Set me up, you rotten dog.
You catch on real fast, Keen. I've waited a long time for this.
Nobody lags on me, sweetheart. Nobody. I'm going to need you in a minute.
What for?
You're going to start a punch-up. Something to keep the screws occupied.
What are you going to be doing?
Don't ask questions.
I'm entitled
You're entitled to nothing. But you won't like what you get if you don't do as I tell you.
Okay. Only asking. You'll give me the nod.
Yeah. Just keep your eyes open. Well, go on, get going.